All right, we're back with another episode of Top Tier Freestyle Friday, and I am happy to introduce my guest today. We got Darryl Deshawn in the building. Darryl, how you doing today, my brother?
I'm doing good. I'm relaxed.
Nice. And we can't forget my great co-host of the day, Derek. How you doing, man?
I'm feeling great, man. Blessed to be here. Top tier, as always.
All day, man.
As always.
As always. So we're going to get right into the questions. Darryl, where were you born and raised, man?
Chicago, Illinois.
snap.
South Side. The projects.
Chi-Town.
They like to say Chirac.
Chirac.
It's really not that deep.
Okay.
It's
Got
not.
it.
But I grew up in a small village, Robbins, Illinois, and you can literally walk it in one day. It's like everybody knows everybody. It's a very family-oriented type of place, and I'm blessed to be raised in such a niche like that.
Beautiful.
That's dope, man. Chicago, stand up. So what are your current thoughts? Your current thoughts on the state of the game right now, man? You're an R&B artist, so
Yes.
how do you feel about the game right now?
Well, R&B is on its way back.
Okay.
I do feel like it was in a drought because everybody's doing other things. So
Okay. I thought everybody fell out of love for a second. But I think we back in love.
Everybody is
We
doing
back in love. Self-love and nation love.
Yeah.
that all of that and the above. R&B is definitely making its way back, and I'm happy to be a witness to that because at some point it was just like very dry.
Yeah.
So everybody wants to rap now. Everybody's doing other things. It's like, where's the love? Like, where's that at?
What were your thoughts about what Diddy said about R&B being dead? Did you hear about that?
No comment. I'm just keep it. I'm gonna keep. They say keep your thoughts to yourself. I don't think it ever died. I just think it went on a hiatus for a while. But R&B can never be dead.
Yeah, I feel
it just can't. That doesn't make sense. We have too many singers for it to be dead.
Absolutely.
What is R&B to you?
R&B is so it's heartfelt. Like R&B is a story of almost like a Cinderella story with the actual ending.
Right.
I feel like R&B is something that most people hold dear because it's like we grew up on all the love and being in love, or I want to find love, or the love making, or however the gist may go. But I think R&B to me is just finding your truth and sticking to it and believing that love still does exist.
That's a great answer.
Said by a true artist.
That part. Who did you listen to growing up?
Oof. Luther. They say Luther's my uncle.
Luther Vandross.
The closer I get to you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they say Luther my uncle, but Luther, Whitney,
Touch some souls for sure.
Marvin Gaye. Believe it or not, some groups it's one of the old, not the Heartbeats, Temptations. My mother loved playing them.
Oh, man, what you know about them Temptations?
A little bit.
Oh,
A little something. But
That's my
I
jam.
grew up listening to all type of stuff like that.
Yeah, I love the Temptations. Papa Was a Rolling Stone is my
Yes.
favorite one by them. The extended version.
Absolutely.
Oh, you gotta have the extended.
It was like 12 versions.
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah, literally.
radio version, club version.
Yeah,
EP
I think it's a
version.
gospel version too.
Gospel version.
I think so.
Nice, man. Who are you currently listening to?
A lot of country.
A lot of country. Okay, so let's name some artists.
Yeah, let's
man.
go.
Rascal Flatts.
Love Rascal
I love
Flatts.
Rascal Flatts. I'm listening to. I love Faith Hill, Topper McGuire.
Old school.
There's another artist named Tommy Keith.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm saying that Toby Keith. Yeah, Toby Keith. Yeah, he's really dope.
Toby Keith is awesome.
There's another guy named Alan. He's a black guy. And I think he's
Okay.
really dope. He's really dope. A lot of old school, new school type country music.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, like Dixie Chicks, Shania Twain.
Are you into big band or more so country singers?
Country singers?
Country singers,
Yeah.
not so much big band
Yeah.
country. I like bluegrass myself.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I've never been into the banjo with the strong.
Well, I lived in Nashville.
It's more
I
like
lived in Nashville for a little bit, so you gotta pardon me.
Yeah, it's never really been that, but I love it. I love the storytelling. I'm a fan of country in general.
Dig it.
Honestly.
Okay, so we named quite a few artists from Luther Vandross to a few of the country artists. So my question to you is, if you had to pick an artist to do a versus with, who would that artist be?
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
Okay.
Because he's a Taurus like me.
Okay.
Got
Okay.
it.
Yeah,
Got
yeah,
it.
The battle with the Taurus.
Absolutely. Chris Brown's a Taurus like me. And I think, honestly, his style of music is somewhat similar to how I started.
Okay.
So I feel like what he stands for, even as an artist now, like I always respect his creativity. Like despite of what he's been through in the media, that's not really my job to do that. But his artistry still spoke volume to me.
Yeah. And you know what I like about Chris Brown in particular? He has been consistent throughout the years.
Absolutely.
He's been able to evolve as not only a man, but also as an artist.
Mm-hmm.
And it's shown, it's proven, you know what I mean? He's literally continuously
You
growing.
want my opinion on Chris Brown?
Yeah, absolutely.
As a singer, I think you guys could definitely go toe to toe. But I will say about Chris Brown, my opinion is he is probably the most talented artist, all around artist,
Yes.
on the planet, on the face of this planet right now.
He's the
Between
modern day
him
Mike
and
Jack.
Kanye.
Because he does a lot of different music. He's not afraid.
and-
He's limitless.
And he paints.
He does a lot of
Plays
different
basketball
stuff. He
very well.
dances.
Like he dances very well.
Everything.
Professional level basketball, professional level art on a
Then
professional
he produces.
level.
He produces.
He produces
Yeah.
music. Right. I'm just being artist all around as an artist.
Yep.
Yep.
I would have to say the best artist on the planet.
I agree.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hands down.
Top tier.
Top tier.
Top tier.
Definitely. Hey, Chris Brown, Top tier. We'll see you on Top Tier Friday soon. All right. We're going to do the verses right here with my man.
Yeah, right beside
Alive,
each other.
baby.
Check
you know?
the album, the EP coming.
Absolutely.
Brought to you live by Top Tier. What does your creative process look like when you're actually cooking in the stew?
It's my creative process is crazy because like I'm a very stickler kind of person when it comes to like creating music. There's these voices in my head. It's like, do it this way, and then I'm like arguing back and forth with myself. But it's like I like to like set myself in like a quiet space, and I preferably like to be at the beach or like on some like a hike, just to get a feel of the nature. 'Cause nature has a big part.
That's dope.
Of my creative process because I just like to be a part of the world, the elements. And when I just sit and like meditate, music just flows. Like I can like tune everything out, and music just flows to me. Like beats, I can just hear beats from the insects or like the wind or like the water, and it really helps me form my process better.
Put you in tune.
Yeah, it does. I'm really like a nature elemental type of person.
Okay.
For
That's
sure.
what's up.
Absolutely. So you would describe your music as being an energy type.
Absolutely, it's energy based for sure. If I'm not feeling it through my
Right.
body, it doesn't make sense to me.
So do you feel like your music, you only try to push high vibrations in your music?
I do. I want people to be relatable. I want people to feel a message and not just doing something because it sounds right. I want you to like, oh, this is a really good song. Like, oh, this is a nice. The vocal, I mean, everything is placed the right way.
But you wanted to feel good.
Yeah, I want it to be a feel good track no matter what.
Copy. I like that.
That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. Truly beautiful.
That's what we're trying to be on, actually.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, because the
Absolutely.
world needs it. The world needs to be as high vibration as possible. It's so much low energy. It's so many of
So
like
much
people doing so
negativity.
much negative things out here in this world to where we need a breather. We need to be like, okay, finally, something I can really relate to.
Some
Yeah.
light music.
Yeah, something I can be like, you know what? Life isn't so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's
Absolutely.
real shit, man. What's something that you read or you listened to that inspired you as of lately?
Well, I'm writing a book.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm writing a horror story.
Oh,
Okay, okay. Some Stephen King shit.
It's I think Stephen King will be proud. It's called The Coven.
Okay.
And I wrote it recently, like 2 days ago, but I was writing it in my head like for 3 months.
Okay. Hey.
And it's pretty dope. Like I think I always find creativity. I'm a horror connoisseur, so I always find like different avenues and outlets of what I haven't seen or what the world hasn't seen yet. And I think this book with a story, it's a little short story, but it's something told like never before. Like no one's never seen a quite story told like this.
I think in the green room we had this conversation, but I just want to tell the world, this man sitting before us, you cannot judge a book by its cover. Is personified through this artist right here. I just got to say that. I just remember having this in the green room conversation, but I wanted to bring that forward. Like, you got positive energy, he does horror, his favorite music is country, and then you sing R&B. So I'm flabbergasted all around right now. Let me just say, I'm ready to keep hearing this story, but I am flabbergasted right
It is
now.
a bag of I'll tell you,
definitely
it's a
top
bag,
tier for sure.
For sure. Like it's because you look at me and be like, well, he's a football player. But yeah, I get this so many times because I used to play it.
Right.
So, but it's like I'm very artsy. Like I've always been artsy in my mind. Like I've never been limited.
Well, I know you're here for your singing capabilities today, but I also I have some inside information. But you are also an actor as well.
Yes, I'm an actor. Yes.
Okay.
All right. We heard a little bird. Little bird. We do our research right now.
The bird is definitely the word here.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm an actor. I've been acting on a sitcom called Opposites. You can find that on YouTube, French Royalty, Inc. And Opposites, it's a great show. It's funny. It's hilarious. It's a story. We're working on season 3 next year. Okay. We have 2 seasons out now.
Beautiful.
And,
season 3.
Yeah.
I just want to
3
applaud that real
seasons?
quick. Yeah,
Man,
that's
most
beautiful.
shows don't make it past the first episode.
Right.
You know?
Right.
You know what? It's been tough because the show, how it started, it's with the pandemic and everything, but we kind of found a way to, instead of being bored in the house, we were like entertained in the house.
Yeah,
we made it happen, and we actually, the fans loved it, and season 3, look out.
Here we go.
Hey,
We're
there
on
it
the way.
is. Make sure
Love
you
it.
guys check it out. Opposites on you say YouTube, right? French Royalty Inc.
YouTube. It's on Roku. It's on Amazon.
Okay,
It's on
okay.
It's on ACTV.
We'll add the link when we at the show.
Yeah,
we'll definitely drop
definitely,
the link to
yeah,
the show
definitely.
as well.
Please.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what's up, man. So how long have you been recording music for so far?
I've been recording music professionally for 10 years.
Okay.
I've been singing it all my life.
Okay.
All my life.
What are some of your best moments in your music career so far?
Just being able to feel liberated in music. I started out singing in a choir, and I used to work with Keke Palmer's mom, Sharon. I grew up with them, and she was our choir director.
Okay.
And I never forget, she always like, just get lost and just do this and do that. And, Keke will be in the choir with me as well. And we just like acting silly, but I really was like, this is it.
Yeah.
This is a moment. I'm about to shine. I didn't know what the hell shining meant at 9, but I'm like, this is it.
This is where it's going.
This is going to be a breakthrough for me. So I got to singing that. People looked at me like, you so quiet. I didn't know you had it in you. 'Cause I was really shy and timid at one point too.
Yeah.
So doing that and just finding the freedom to just express myself vocally, it really just made me feel better because I've been told that I heal things when I speak, or I heal things when people hear me sing. People get emotional and they feel something, which is why I said vibrations is like, it's a must for me energy wise.
Yeah.
You replace it with anointing on top of
Yeah,
that.
I do believe that. I honestly fully believe that I'm anointed in a lot of ways.
That's dope, man. That's dope. So what have been some of your worst moments in your career so far?
Well, I'm not gonna say.
Oh no, we want to hear. No, that one. That's the one we want to hear.
You know what? Not feeling that I wasn't good enough at some point. I feel like I'm such a perfectionist, and I want to thrive for better. But sometimes, I think our biggest moments is when we're let down by people.
Yeah.
Or let down by hopes and dreams and people selling you wolf tickets about your career or juggling your life. In general, I feel like we are all meant to be something. And I think my most let down is just putting my all into something and not having it go no way it was like explained to go. So I was discouraged for a minute and I stopped doing music.
I think that happens with I think that's just part of being an artist. I think as artists, even myself included, I think, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we're some of the most sensitive people.
Yes.
Especially when it comes to our artistry.
I'm going to go ahead and say yes, 100%.
Yeah, your craft.
Yeah.
100% most sensitive people on the planet.
Absolutely.
Your craft is it's like your baby. It's like if you never had kids or if you had kids, you know exactly when it's something that you want to birth out.
Yeah, exactly.
And it doesn't go your way, you get emotional.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And I don't think people understand that.
They don't.
You know what I'm saying? You see those people in the comments talking shit, you're like, you asshole, this is my work.
Yeah, like you don't know what someone goes through. Like you can't judge a person because they're acting or reacting a way. This is their project. This is their life. You can't not put a stamp on that.
Exactly.
Well, I guess that's when my job gets hard because I'm like, "Ooh, that's not good. Let's not do that again."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No,
That's real life.
but that's my job though. That's like,
real.
hey, what do you think about this? I'm like,
But see, people need
not
more
gonna
of
do
that. People need more of that.
And that's why I do it with love. I think if anybody knows me, I'd always move in love when I am criticizing, but because my genuine space is like you said.
Yeah.
I want to see you do better.
Yep.
I genuinely want to see you do better.
That's a real homie right there.
Yeah, like I genuinely want to see you do better. So I'm not going to tell you just to make you feel some kind of way.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I love that.
Yeah, no, I love that as well, man. You actually said something earlier, and it actually happens to be on this questionnaire that I have here.
Okay.
And it was actually pretty cool to know this, so I would know the answer, but the people don't. Who's your biggest supporter when it comes to your craft?
My mom.
Beautiful.
My mom is the ultimate cheerleader in my life. She's always been the pioneer. She's always been like the woman, my shero. She's always been somebody I can look up to. Shout outs to my mom. Like she's a really big imprint in my life. I can't even be sitting here if it wasn't.
Shout out
for her.
Mama Deshawn.
Yep. Shout out to moms.
Yeah, my mom she's my everything. Like it's nothing I wouldn't do for her. Like if she knows it, but she doesn't like. She's not a handout mom. Like she doesn't like look for it. But she knows that she's always called me her superstar. And I don't know what she meant back then when she kept saying that, but she's like, it's my superstar. And I'm like, okay, Ma, you manifested some things in me because now I'm shining bright.
That's dope, man.
And she's always said that. So it's like she manifested that for me. So shout out to Mom again.
That's what's up, man. Which one of your songs are you the most proud of?
It's a song that I've been working on for 3 years. It's called Magic.
Okay.
And I'm really proud of the development because I've had it for so long, and I've written and rewrote and resung this song 1,000 times.
Nothing wrong with that.
Because it wasn't perfect, but I found the country instrumental, and I was like, this feels right, and it is super dope. I'm excited to actually re-record it the right way,
Right.
and just really put it out so the world can hear it. It's a healing song for sure. And it talks about that love still exists. It does. Like love, no matter what you do, love is still here.
Absolutely.
And it shines a light on that. And I can't wait till people can hear that.
Hell yeah. I love that. We're getting towards the end of the interview, but I want to ask this one question.
Okay.
If you were in my shoes, what question would you ask me? Would you have rather me ask you that I didn't ask you yet?
This is an interesting question.
I know, it was the first time I've asked that question. It's been on this
That's a good
list.
one. I didn't even know. I was like, huh.
Yeah, I've never heard this anywhere. This is dope. Let's see. Cause you've been doing such a great job asking me all the questions.
I appreciate that.
I would have asked to ask me to like what do you
want the world to know that we didn't ask about?
I'm a comedian.
Okay.
I am a comedian. Like, you know what? People. I walk in the room, people just start laughing just because I can say, "Hey, y'all," they just start laughing. Like,
You bring that energy.
yeah, people swear up and down. Like, I do this I don't. I just come in the room. I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" You know, I could explain the story. They just start laughing. I'm like, "Really?"
Do we get to see a little bit of that on the show?
Huh?
Do we get to see a little bit of that on the show?
On opposites?
Yes, on
absolutely.
opposites. Okay, cool,
my
perfect.
character is Chris Weathers. He is quite. He's something.
Okay.
He is something. You will see exactly why people say
Okay,
that.
perfect.
Yeah, he's something for sure.
Can't wait.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Yeah.
What are you currently working on?
Music.
Music? Okay.
Yes,
Are you working like on an EP, LP?
EP.
EP? Okay.
Yeah. Just to do it the right way.
Gotcha.
EP for sure.
Okay. All right. So we're going to make sure the people stay tuned for that. You know what I mean?
Oh, and I do want to say this. I'm also another. I'm a fashion designer as well.
Okay.
And I'm a creative director, so I'm working on a clothing line for next year's Fashion Week.
Okay.
Nice.
Do you have
Yeah.
a name for the clothing line? Like a
Well, it'll be called Darryl Deshawn.
Okay.
Because it's
There it is.
Darryl Deshawn together.
Gotcha.
Got it.
So yeah. So
That just sounds suave.
yeah,
Deshawn.
Yeah, Darryl
You know what I'm saying?
Deshawn by
Yeah.
Darryl
Yeah,
Deshawn.
I like
yeah.
that.
I like it.
that.
Yeah, so that the world just heard it first. That I've never said this name at all.
Really?
No.
Hey,
Yes.
First,
Yeah.
right here,
Yeah.
top tier.
You got a top tier exclusive. It's happening always, man.
I've never mentioned this name at all. 'Cause I was gonna wait, but it just makes sense to do it on Top Tier.
Hey,
Beautiful.
man, we appreciate you.
We
for-
really do.
It's a top
I'm
tier
excited.
line too.
Top tier,
It's a
baby.
top tier
Absolutely.
line for sure.
Look out for it.
All right, before we get into my final question, where can the people find you? Your YouTubes, your Instagrams, Facebooks, all that.
Drop the links.
It's the same. Everything is Darryl Deshawn. Instagram is D Fashion King, D_Fashion_King. Facebook is Darryl Deshawn, 2 R's YL. Twitter, Darryl Deshawn. YouTube, I am Darryl Deshawn. So
I am Darryl Deshawn.
yeah,
Got it.
it's,
Okay, find it.
it's the same on every platform
We'll
for
make
sure.
sure we put the link tree in there.
Yes, sir. Make
Yes.
sure you guys go check this man out. But my final question to you, when I came up with this question, I wanted to leave these interviews on an inspirational note.
Okay.
So the question is, what is the message you want to spread, or the impact that you want to leave behind?
I definitely want to spread awareness because mental illness is real. And I know a lot of us are suffering from that. And I want people to know that light is possible no matter how hard it may seem, it may get. The roads may be weary, but there's a brighter day at the end of the tunnel. And just keep going, keep believing, keep praying, keep flowing, and just know that God hears you and everybody else around you is just waiting on you to be fully true to yourself. So just always remember that.
Beautiful. That's beautiful, man. I love it. Before we get out of here, somebody else told me that you got something special for us to end this episode off. Yo, it's Top Tier Freestyle Fridays. It wouldn't be right without us hearing something from our guests.
Gotta bring that
It
heat.
wouldn't
Let's
be
hear
right.
it. You gotta bring the heat.
And we got it a little bit different. We've been bringing in rappers, and today we got a little bit of some vocals coming in.
Which I'm excited for.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna load this beat. Everybody, make sure you go check this man out, Darryl Deshawn. Make sure you go check him out. Appreciate my co-host Derek for joining me today.
As always, thank you very much.
All right, we're
for
gonna get
having me
right
here.
into this.
All right.
Top Tier Freestyle Fridays, Darryl Deshawn.
Let's go.
Here we go.
I remember days like this. I used to sit back and wish that I would fly. And so the days we miss, my mama used to sit there and tuck me at night. Wondering when it will be me. Wonder when I'll see myself in lights. Yeah. I had to move away and make a way. I had to do the things that they will say that I can. I'm getting closer to my dreams. I'm getting closer to my dreams. I'm getting closer to my dreams. 'Cause ain't nobody gonna stop me. I'm getting close. I know how the world can go. Ain't nobody gonna stop my flow. Getting close. Ooh.
Hey,
Yeah.
Darryl Deshawn. There we
My
go,
God.
man. Top tier.
That's what I'm talking about, top
Freestyle
tier.
Fridays.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Fucking love it, man. I
Amazing.
appreciate you for coming through. The
Thank you.
vocals are amazing. Thank you.
Thank y'all for having me.
No, absolutely,
For sure.
man. And we expect to have you back as soon as we
Oh, I'm coming back.
Oh, yeah.
absolutely. As soon
And
as
this
these,
time I'm gonna do something different.
hey,
Come back.
I'm excited for that already,
You
man.
definitely got to come back and drop. When you drop that EP, we'll be waiting on it. I'm ready to hear
Absolutely.
Magic. You
Yes.
come back for that. I'll be waiting
Yes.
on that.
You always got a platform here with Top Tier,
Absolutely.
man.
Thank
All
y'all.
right. Thank you, Darryl
Absolutely.
Deshawn. Yeah.
Once again, it's the Ghost V, Darryl Deshawn,
DC.
all day. Top Tier Freestyle Fridays.
That's
We
right.
out.
Peace.